Ew, ew, ew. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, Honkai Star Rail, lovers, enjoyers, enthusiasts, and fellow Super Break lasers and Firefly lovers. Welcome back. We are back once again on this fabled screen of wishing, where dreams are made or they're broken, and wishes are fulfilled or missed and pitied. Either way, we are here once again to roll for the Dahlia, the lady who is bringing back Super Break meta for God knows how long. It is almost 4 a.m. We are doing the Gotcha Rolling Bonanza today on stream, and this is the third video in the Gotcha Bonanza rolling. Previously, we did League, TFT, and Wuthering right before this, and now we're up to Star Rail, and after this, we're gonna do Zenless. But more on Star Rail right here. So, this is where this is going to be a pretty interesting rolling. Now, we are on the cusp of 4.0. Not fully on the cusp, but we're right there. Amphorius is over, Amphorius is done. Amphorius was pretty interesting, pretty good. And I'll probably talk more about this in my other Star Rail reactions, probably when the new version comes out or is about to come out. Probably in the special program preview. But Amphorius was pretty good. The story was, I would say, overall decent. The biggest thing was they added the new Path of Remembrance. And obviously in 4.0 they're adding Elation, if you didn't know. But before we get that, and before we really leave, I guess, Remembrance, well, you know, this isn't really related at all to Remembrance, but before we leave version 3 and go into version 4 with the new Path of the Elation, we are technically revisiting Super Break. So this is where here comes the Dahlia, right? Oh, excuse me. Even before we talk about the Dahlia, though, this version is a very interesting version in general of Star Rail. This version is basically going to be a desert. It's going to last for a hot minute because they, and they, meaning Hoyo basically had to redo or work on something related to version 4 because of the whole Chinese Japanese political conflict. Now, for those of you who don't know, I don't blame you, and I think it's best to not really pay attention to that stuff anyway. But China and Japan are not having good relations with each other after Japan got a new prime minister and some heated words were exchanged. But because I guess of that, I don't know how this relates to Star Rail, but because of that, they have to change certain things. I don't know why, I don't know what. But basically, it caused a delay in version 4 coming out, and it caused the extension of version, I believe this is 3.8. So I'm kind of sad that they didn't extend the Dahlia all the way through the version. They gave us almost a 10 shot. They gave us, like, I think like a 7 or 8 shot worth of pulls as like compensation, even though we're going to go through a drought. But besides that, the story was good, the event was okay, but after that, like, the version is just barren and bare. Like, there's almost nothing else. So the Dahlia is all we really have to keep us, held over. And she's not even lasting the whole patch, which I think is a mistake, sadly. But aside from that, to talk about more about the Dahlia, like I said before, the Dahlia is basically reviving Super Break. She's doing something that people joked about. Because meta-wise, tier list-wise, and I should actually bring it up right here too. Let me see, HSR tier list. I'll bring this up so we can see this as well. Now, I don't particularly like to use Game 8. I actually like to use Pridwin more. But if we take a look here at Game 8, we can see that she is in S plus tier. Because she herself doesn't do too much. It's what she does for the rest of the team. Which is... We'll get into that in a second. But we'll also look at Pridwin here too, just to, seal the deal here. So on Pridwin, she is also, if I can find her correctly here, I should have done this beforehand, huh? I actually do not see her anywhere here. Where the fuck is she? Oh no, there she is, there she is. So she's tier 0.5, which is pretty good. She's not S tier, she's not tier 0, and there's a big reason for that, I believe, and it's going to be one of the reasons why I'm scared of this rolling, but she's tier 0.5, same as Sparkle, Ron May, who used to be crazy mode. and then Cypher and all of them, because she is an amplifier, even though Cypher is also a sub DPS. But the Dahlia, even though she enables Super Break at all points in fucking time, which again, people joked about that. People joked saying, "Oh yeah, imagine you could break characters without actually breaking them." Lo and behold, there's the Dahlia. And if there's one way to really get break in the meta, it's like that. And they kind of did the same thing with Dot with Hysolins, although I would say Hysolins isn't as egregious as what the Dahlia is doing. The Dahlia, just on paper, sounds ridiculous. You can break them without actually breaking them. It is wild. Iceland just kind of does a lot of what Kafka does, in a way, in a sense. But yeah, Dahlia is, I would say, really fucking strong if you have her team. Now, the big thing with Dahlia, and one of the things I'm scared of, is since we're going into a new region, and I've said this before, how long is Super Break going to be quote unquote meta slash usable? Obviously, you could use it at all points in time. It's just how easy is it going to be? This is where this could be a giant bait. I don't know, because look at Sunday. Sunday came out, and he was good at first because Aglia came out, and then he wasn't really good for a while. He was super, super niche for just really Aglia, and he was a side grade at best for other people. And then eventually he became God mode because Finon came out, but Finon came out how much later? I don't think Dahlia is going to be that character because she's only for Super Break. I doubt we're going to go back to Super Break in version 4. I think this is just kind of like a revitalization, again, similar to Hysolins, but the question still remains, how long is Super Break going to be meta? And I think not too long, because at this point, how many different styles are we running with? Dot, Super Break, Crit, and Crit's basically, the king as always, but we are getting a new path, so now that's potentially 4 different playstyles we might have to play around now. But regardless, I don't think she's gonna last too long. I don't think Super Break is ever gonna be super duper ass if you have her, because how can it be? But don't doubt Hoyo in terms of how could they invalidate older teams. I mean, they stopped making 4 stars for this game, for Christ's sake. But either way, she's really fucking good, especially if break teams. But it's just, I think, a little bit of a bait. Now, that being said, she's Firefly's best fucking teammate. She is so good for mono fire. She basically completes the whole mono fire setup. She replaces Ruan Mei, and if you have the whole Super Break team, which is Lingsha, Firefly, and Fugue, she is basically making your team just God mode. Like, it's just a violation, at least for now. Sadly, I do not have Lingsha. I do have Fugue. Obviously, I have my Princess Firefly. But this is where it really begs the question here. Do I really want Dahlia? Even though she can make break happen without actually breaking the enemy, and that's really good, and it's going to feel really comfortable for Firefly, because, let's be real, a lot of players don't want to wait to do their damage, they just want to do it. Which is why I don't think Dot is too popular, even though I love Dot. But this is where, again, going into the new version and just how long this is going to be meta, and the fact that I don't fully have all of the Super Break characters, aka Lingsha, she's the only real one I'm missing, but I don't have a lot of their light cones either, besides Fireflies, of course. Even though I also do have Fireflies E1. Her E2 is so fucking busted. I low-key want to get that too, but we'll go into that. But I'm kind of struggling on what I want to decide to do with Dahlia, and I've been thinking about this for a while, and we're going to play it a little bit by ear here, of course, but I don't want to go too hard for her. Now, just looking at her alone and really honing in on her, she is beautiful. I think she has the biggest rack in the game, if not tied with probably someone else like Jade. I don't know. But she's visually beautiful. She's stunning. Her lore is great. Her lore really does a good job of glazing her. And not necessarily putting her too much above older characters like, per se, Black Swan. Because Black Swan and her are decently related since they're both dealing with Memoria. I won't go any more into it than that for spoiler reasons, but I like her lore. I love her looks. She's like a fucking like demon girl. Oh my god, and she's so busty. She's crazy. But she's one of the few characters I think that is low-key kind of evil, kind of similar to Sparkle. Speaking of Sparkle too, we're about to get a new Sparkle, but that's for version 4 with Sparksy. But we're here for the Dahlia. Dahlia is basically all good and all around. I really have no big complaints about her other than her power is a little confusing, but I can't say too much. But I do like her. I do like everything about her. Her kit looks great. The colors I love. And just she's great. She's great. And meta-wise she's great too, which is definitely what I like. Just for how long. So that brings us to the age-old question. What the fuck are we doing? Like I said, we're going to play it by ear. I'm at unguaranteed pity right now, and we can go into the details here just to kind of refresh ourselves and prove it as well. I believe we're 10 in. Yeah, we're 10 in. The last person we got was Cyrene. And I believe we won that 50-50 too. So we got Cyrene, and then Lycone-wise, and her Lycone looks really good too. She's like, God, the combat visual she has is basically just like a yandere character. Like, she gets like wet off of like pain and suffering. It's so weird. So weirdly enough, we're 11 in. I don't know why we're 11 in, which should be 10, but we're 11 into the Lycone as well, and we're also on unguaranteed for that too. So we're in a potentially very precarious spot. So I'm leaning towards just rolling until pity, and if I miss her, oh well. If I hit her, I might be a little sad, I might regret it, I don't know. Because Firefly is still my premier fire team, and even if it's not, it still is, because they implant fire anyway. But, you know, I love Firefly so much, I really low-key do want to get the Dahlia, but the meta slave in me is telling me, like, what are you doing? Version 4 is right there. So we'll see. This could all go out the window if we get lucky, but we'll see. I wouldn't necessarily mind losing 50-50, though. But again, we'll play it by ear. Aside from that, obviously Firefly is on banner. I have her. I would love to get her E2, but with all the shit I just said, I think we probably shouldn't. If she ever comes to this stupid shop thing, which I hope she does, if she ever comes to the Stellar Convergence, I am picking her up instantly. Because I already have fucking 3 of these, and all these are fucking ass for the most part. And they just added Topaz, but they're going slow with this shit. But either way, with that, let's butter ourselves up. Oh yeah, and we still have the Fate Banner too. I might do a 10 shot on the weapon, but realistically I think it's a waste because aside from just having it for, like, you know, showing off purposes, I still have not used Saber or Archer, which is really sad. But regardless, we might do a 10 shot on the weapon banner just to hopefully get it. If we miss 50-50 on this, I'm going to cry. But how far are we in on this? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're 40 in. Jesus Christ, that's not a lot. Anyway, let's get started with the standard. We have quite a few roles to get to, and in the reserves here, we have only 3, but in the Stellar Purchase, we have about 100. So we definitely can hit pity. It's just, do I want to? And if push comes to shove, which I won't let it, not for this rolling, we have all of this if we need it. Anyway, let's do 4 singles. Let's test how our luck is. Our luck tonight hasn't been too bad. But we'll wet the palate with the standard here. We'll give us a little appetizer. We'll do 4 singles, and then we'll do 2 10s, and then we'll get to the action. So obviously if I get the Dahlia, I'll roll for the Lycone. If not, I gotta check out the Lycone and see how good it is right here. And then maybe we might do 1 10 shot for it, but we'll ultimately see. Again, a lot of this is going to be improvisation. No 5-star. We're skipping this. Alright, nice. 2 refunds. Better than 1. Let's keep going. Oh, we got a 5-star. Oh, shit. Please, please. You know, this is where I actually low-key want the characters just to get more of that currency. The head currency. I called it Golden Head. Alright, let's see what we get. Hopefully no Himiko. Oh, Yang Cheng! Ew! It's funny too, because in the lore they kind of do glaze him a lot, but man, it took me forever to finally get Yang Cheng in this game too, and now I feel like I get him a lot. Even though I think that's the second time I got him. Oh shit, Luca, hey. Oh shit, Sampo. Oh wow, okay. 2 4-stars. Oh no, 3 technically. Wow, that's not bad. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world. How many wishes did we get from that? Oh my god, we went from 3 to 10. We got 7. Whew, that's not bad at all. Considering we did get some full refunds. But anyway, that's not bad at all. Now, let's get into the Dahlia. And unlike Zenless, I have to get the calculator out. So again, we're 11 rolls in. I might do 9 singles just to really cuck us here, but let's just do 10 shots. If we get close to like 70 or 80, then I'll do singles. But I don't even know if I want to go that deep. But we'll see. And just to make sure, once again, we are at 11, right? No, we're at 10. Okay, 11 was the light cone. 11 was the light cone. Okay, perfect. We're only doing 10s. Alright. And we have 10 to, or 20 to start with, so that's really good too. Hopefully whatever happens, happens early. Shit, nothing happened early. I didn't even look at the 4 stars on banner. I wonder if they're good. I mean, most likely it doesn't matter. When you've been playing the game since day one, a lot of these are just full refunds anyway. And it's not because I don't even use the 4 stars. Ooh, March. And since they're not really adding new 4 stars in the game, you're really just going to eventually get all of them and then just keep getting full refunds. So if anything, in one way, in the gameplay sense, it's bad for us because we're not getting new 4 stars. But in a good sense, we're basically, over time, going to get a lot easier just full refunds. So it's really a 9-shot you're doing, not a 10-shot. But also, the characters on the banner are pretty good, too. Luca is decent. Not crazy, but decent. Gallagher is, I think, still very, very, very good. Not top tier, obviously, but extremely good of a healer. And I think it's partly because of him they stopped making 4 stars. We're not going to talk about March. Anyway, this is going to pull us to 30. I really hope one day I get like a ho-ho event where, not related to Pokemon, where I get fucking, the banner character just so early in like the first 10 shot. Oh, look, another Luca. Look at that. Literally right off the bat. Man. Like, while I am getting lucky with the 50-50s, I feel like I'm just not getting anything early. But that is the majority. So, it is what it is. On to 50. No, 40. Here we go. Again, I might stop. If we get really close to like 70 or 80, I might just say fuck it, because at that point I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe if I roll for the Lycone and I get the Lycone, I might just push for the Dahlia. It would suck if I get her Lycone and not her, though. Don't want to act the fool tonight. I've acted the fool enough on the other rollings. Especially that TFT one, man. Okay, so we only got Gallagher, huh? Amazing, man. At one point in time, I kind of looked like him, but my hair's way longer now, so... whenever I see Gallagher, I think of myself. Anyway, let's go to 50! Oh yeah, 50, everybody! Here we go. Nothing, still. Fuck. Fuckity fuck, fuck, fuck! I love when Pom Pom does his little, like, walk, man. Pom Pom is so cute. They're not doing the Paimon, though. They're not pushing him extremely hard in the story. Hopefully one day they do. I feel like people like Pom Pom. Especially... Look! Especially March. I was just about to say her name, too. And we spoke her into existence. God, she's showing so much thigh. If a wind blows, you're basically going to see everything that's up there. That is crazy. You don't want that to be Evernight, though. Alright, so we're at 50. Let's do another one. Oh yeah, 60! Oh yeah! Okay, still nothing. We're getting dangerously close now. And the sad part is, again, I really feel like I would be best off if I don't get her, or just lose 50-50. Because, you know, as time goes on, these characters are getting power creeping, so... Oh wow, Pella. So, you know, I think it would be best to just save for 4.0 here. But I'll leave it up to fate to decide here. Let's see. So, by all my metrics, we should be at 60. And we're about to hit reset, too. Jesus Christ, it's about to be 4 a.m. Let's go to 70. If we do not get it here, I might honestly just leave it. Let's see. I don't think we got it. Okay. Fuck. Fuck, but not fuck. God, if only I could put that in the YouTube title. Yeah, we didn't get it. Okay. Whew. In this late hour of the night, or technically the morning, I guess, you know. My eyes play tricks on me. Sometimes I still see her there, even though she's not real. Alright, a lot of Lucas. Okay. Honestly, I thought I was gonna go to Pity. But let's wait. Let's see what happens on the Fate banner here. Let's do a 10-shot here, even though I think this is a waste, but whatever. Nothing. Fuck. I hope they tell us beforehand when this banner is gonna go, because if it's gonna go, I'm gonna push for the weapon, but... Because even if it's not for Saber, I think it's a good weapon in general. Oh my god. We got Su Shang, we got Arlen. Oh, my Su Shang isn't even maxed. We got this hot-ass light cone. Ooh. That is such a good light cone, visually. That's pretty good. 3 4-stars in one. Not bad. So now we should be at, what, 60 for that? I'm not too sure. Okay, but now we're at 11. I'll do 9 singles. If we get her thing, we'll push for her. I doubt we'll get it, but still. Let's just do the 9 singles. That's 1. She wasn't paying attention. Okay, good. We didn't get shit. This is 2. You know, I really like to cuck everyone here by doing singles. It makes me feel good that you all have to wait. I'm joking. This actually is a little painful for me, too. It's pretty annoying. I don't think we got anything there. Okay, that's 3. I think this is 4. Still nothing. Oh, Yukong. And then Baby Tingyun. Okay, then we have 5. 6. And I wish this was like Wuthering Man, where it was like guaranteed weapon, but it's only 75% chance. Even though a lot of the times I feel like I'm so unlucky I don't have that 75. I feel like for me it's like actual 50-50. I believe this is 8. I think. I might have miscounted. Fuck. And I think this last one here is 9. I think. I think we didn't get shit from this either. But honestly, whatever it might be, it doesn't matter. I'll rectify it next time. We're going to end the rolling here. Out of curiosity, how much more do we have now? 19. God damn. I kind of want to do one more just to see if I can get 20. You know what? I'm going to do one more 10 shot. God, we went through a lot of Jades, though. So this should be 60 now. Oh! 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 Oh shit, please. Be Saber. Be Saber! Please! The Sword in the Stone! The Sword of Selection! Around Caliban! Some FGO players might know what I'm talking about. Oh god. Oh god, don't fuck me, game! Don't fuck me! Oh my god, I got so scared for a second. Oh, oh no! Oh god! Oh! Wait, what? Wait, did I roll for Saber on accident? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Oh my god, I am dumb. I rolled on Saber's banner on accident and not for the light cone. Wait, are these things shared? They're not shared, right? Wait, let me see. Bruh, I rolled on Saber's. Wait, let me see. Oh no. Okay, no, they're not shared. Wait, so I just got like another Saber by accident. Wow. Well, we were lucky in a certain sense, damn. Let's do another 10 shot on the weapon, fuck it. Damn it, I'm so stupid. I saw Saber, I was like, oh, that's the weapon. I'm so dumb. Alright, this should put us at 60. Oh, that's a waste a couple more. I don't even want to see this shit now. Now I'm upset. I'm upset for getting another Saber. That's so dumb. When I saw her, I'm like, wait a minute. What? Can you lose 50-50? Well, 75-50 technically. To, like, the banner character? And then I realized what I did. But, I mean, honestly, that's a Saber on a discount. So, fuck it, I guess. Either way, with that, I guess we're ending the rolling. Not the best in the world, especially that Saber thing. But I can't be mad about getting Saber in a 10 shot. That's really not bad at all. God, man, that couldn't be for anything else, though. Fuck. We're lucky that banner is, like, isolated on its own. Anyway, though, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna get to my last rolling for the fucking morning. Hope everyone enjoyed. Hope everyone has a good one. Hope everyone's rolls go well. And I hope everyone saves for 4.0. If you want to see more of me, watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel.